What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 tips video. Within this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to stay alive a lot longer and win a lot more gunfights so you guys could get those KDs up. Speaking of KDs, let me know what your KD or your EKIA is down in the comments below. Mine is currently around a 2.0. I want to get a higher, but I also want to get dark matter, so I don't know, man. The struggle, like, is it worth going for dark matter if my KD is taking such a big hit? I don't know, man. I think it is. Dark matter looks really nice and not a lot of people have it, so I want to be one of those guys who has it. But going on to the secondary weapons, because I'm almost done with the primaries, I don't know if I can do it, man. Anyways, I got 10 tips for you guys right here, some of them that I haven't mentioned in other tip videos that I think are really important that you guys should be doing in order to actually win those gunfights. And we're going to talk about each and every single one of them. Some of them are basic, some of them are like what people really need to know that a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers just don't talk about, and I don't know why they don't talk about it. It's very obvious stuff, but we're going to go into it, guys. And starting off at number 1, this is one that I have spoken about before, but you have to know when to back away from a gunfight. I'll give you guys a very quick example of this. Imagine you're shooting at someone, okay? You end up killing him, but you see 2 enemies coming in the same direction. If you're already weak, I suggest running away. Go to a different spot and let them come to you there one by one, and you guys can knock them out. Or I'll give you guys one more example. Imagine you're shooting at someone, he shoots at you a lot, you're a lot weaker than he is, and you're about 1 shot away from dying. Make sure to leave and heal and then go back into the gunfight. You could jump behind an object or whatever and then heal and then get back into the gunfight. So trust me, guys, do that. Tip number 2 kind of goes with this one, and that is do not linger in the same areas too long. I haven't really spoken about this one, but once you kill 1 or 2 people in a certain area, get away from there, because those 1 and 2 people, they're definitely coming back, and there might be even more people coming in that area as well if they saw your red dot appear on the map. And if you have no teammates around you guys, trust me, get out of that area. You do not want to stay there too long, because you're just going to make up way too much noise. It's just not worth it, guys. Going on to tip number 3, guys, don't always aim for the head, but aim for the chest instead. So I know a lot of people think the best way to drop people is to headshot them. I was actually in a lobby yesterday where people were talking about just aim for the head, nothing else. A lot of people say that, just aim for the head. It's a lot easier said than done. Aiming for the head is the smallest object to hit on the person's body, which is something you do not want to go for, because you're going to be missing bullets, especially if they're moving. Aim for the chest instead. It's the biggest part of the body to hit, the actual torso itself. It's going to be a lot easier. Yeah, you're not going to do as much damage as you would if you did a headshot, but you're going to drop the person, because chances are you're not going to miss any of those crucial bullets. Like, every single bullet counts in a game like this where it takes like just a few seconds to drop someone. So make sure to aim for the chest instead of the head. I rarely aim for headshots and stuff like that unless I'm doing a headshot challenge. I always aim for the person's chest, and it's never let me down. Going on to tip number 4, guys, this one is going to be like really good. If you have a gun, any weapon that has the attachment stock or stock 2 on it, make sure to put that on. That might seem like such a pointless attachment because it just helps you move a lot faster from side to side while shooting someone, but this actually makes you a really hard target to hit. Like, I want to talk about stock, but we don't have too much time here because I could talk about stock for an hour. Stock is one of those attachments that it's kind of buggy in the game. There's kind of like a thing that makes you very hard to hit when you're moving side to side. So make sure to throw it on. Trust me, guys, there's a bug in the game and you want to take advantage of that right now. And when you're moving side to side, you're super hard to hit and you could aim at that person very easily. And chances are when you're moving side to side, he's going to stop moving so he could aim better at you, making him a sitting duck and making it a lot easier for you to actually get that kill. Going on to tip number 5, guys, don't push spawns, but instead let the enemies come to you. This one is kind of important as well. There's so many people, and especially if you're playing with a group of random people and no one knows each other, someone's going to push the spawn, and that's going to flip the spawn. And if the spawn keeps flipping back and forth over and over again within a minute, if it flips like 5 times within 1 minute, chances are enemies are going to be in front of you, enemies are going to be behind you, enemies are going to be beside you, which makes it really hard to actually get out of a situation. So make sure what you do instead is that you do not push the spawns. Stay towards the middle of the map, go a little closer to their spawn, but make sure that the enemies are still always spawning there. That is like one thing you want to know where the enemies are coming from at all times. If you push the spawn, it's just going to make it a huge mess And don't do that for your team, man. Don't be that guy who keeps pushing the spawn over and over again. Another one I want to give you guys is actually a gun tip, and this one is to use guns that are good in most ranges. Don't just stick to one gun because it's really good up close or something, and don't stick to another gun because it's really good at long range. You might think that you're only going to get into gunfights that are close range, but chances are if you're using, like, let's say the Spitfire, for example, someone is going to shoot you from long range. Now, either you could run away or you could try to shoot him. Chances are you're going to try and shoot him. A lot of people do that, myself included, and yeah, it's not going to work. You're going to end up dying. Now, you might be on like a 10 gun streak or something, might be really close to getting your good score streaks, and then you just die. And that's because of the gun you were using. So instead, use guns that are good at all ranges. And I'll give you an example of an assault rifle. One that I believe is good at close, mid, and far range is the Maddox. This could actually drop SMGs up close. It could drop a lot of other weapons from long range, and at mid range, that's where this gun shines. Now, if you do not want to use an assault rifle and you want to use an SMG, the one that I recommend the most is either going to be the GKS or the SOG. Now, a lot of people might say the GKS sucks. In my opinion, it's good. There's no recoil whatsoever. It shoots pretty fine, and yeah, it might take a little long to kill someone, but if you get good with that weapon, it's definitely worth it. Now, the SOG, again, guys, you can run stock 2 on SOG, so that just makes it so much more worth it. I've been running that lately. I changed up my whole entire SOG class just to put on that attachment, stock 2, and the amount of gunfights that I'm winning is actually insane. Like, some of them I should be losing, but the people are missing bullets just because of how fast I'm moving from side to side. So guys, I'm telling you, man, like, use these certain weapons. Now, you might get people telling you that you're trash, you have to use the try-hard weapons, you have to use overpowered weapons. Let them say that. It doesn't matter. You're still getting the kills. What does it matter at the end of the day? You're still winning the gunfights. They're just angry. Let them rage. Going on to tip number 7, I'm going to say this once, and that is it. Use either stim shot or acoustic sensor. Nothing else, guys. Don't use any other things. These two gear equipments are the ones you got to use. Like, stim shot is going to help you heal faster, heal more often, which is good if you're planning on rushing and getting into a lot more gunfights. And acoustic sensor is a lot better in the sense that you guys could just chill in one area, pick off people coming around you, move to another area, see where people are coming from, because this allows you to actually see enemies' direction on the map. If they're behind you, if they're in front of you, this is good. So either stim shot or acoustic sensor. Trust me, guys, don't use another thing. Going on to tip number 8, guys, this one it's another attachments tip, and that is to use gung ho. Now, gung ho might seem useless. It might seem, or sorry, this is not even an attachment. This is a perk. I don't know what I'm talking about. To use gung ho. Now, it might seem useless. It might seem like a waste of a perk, but this one is really good. You could start shooting at people before you even stop sprinting, which is something you definitely want to do. And if you start shooting before you stop sprinting, your ADS time, your aim inside, decreases dramatically, meaning that if you are running around without gung-ho and then you stop to aim in, you're going to do that very slow. The animation is going to be very slow. But if you're running gung-ho and then you start shooting someone and then stop to aim in, the animation is going to be a lot faster. You're going to miss a lot less bullets. And I always tell people this, always start shooting before you aim. No matter what perks you're using, no matter what attachments you're using, chances are 1 or 2 of those bullets are going to hit and you're actually going to drop the person. By the time you wait to aim in, you might already be dead. So don't do that, guys. Start shooting. Even if 1 or 2 bullets miss the guy, chances are you're going to drop them before they drop you. Going on to tip number 9, guys. Push after you kill some people. A lot of people love pushing like crazy. They love going near the spawns and trying to push the enemies, but trust me, wait until you kill at least 1 or 2 of them so you don't get stuck in a 1v3 situation that you guys can't get out of. And going on to the last tip, guys, that is to head glitch a lot. You want to head glitch practically all the time if you could, if you're allowed to. But head glitch a lot, guys. You're going to be a very hard target to hit, and you're going to see their entire body, meaning that you could kill them a lot faster than they could kill you. Chances are they're only going to see your head, and that's a very hard target to hit, especially if you're moving a little bit behind that head glitch, I should say. It's really worth it. Anyways, guys, let me know your EKIAs down in the comments below. Mine currently, like I said, is around a 2.0, but I want to get a higher. I want to get like a 3.0 EKIA, but that's going to have to be a struggle after I get dark matter. But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, smack a like on it. Let's go for 1,500 on this video. Subscribe with notifications turned on if you guys are new to the channel. My name is Nick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.